Welcome to New Day Cleveland. It's Wednesday, and Wednesday for me is one of those days I'm always thinking on Tuesday, maybe even Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. What am I going to make on Wednesday? So I was walking through Ferrar's, which is a great old school family Italian restaurant, store. Could be a restaurant. You walk in there, it smells so good. People walk around there like dazed and confused. It smells so good. And it's imported foods from Italy. And they've always got this Sicilian style pizza there. And it's like a sheet pizza. And it's at room temperature. They make it every day, and it's got beautiful ingredients in it. And this is just how you eat it. You cut it into squares like this, and it is a wonderful, delicious treat. So I was thinking, and they even have these at the cash register wrapped up in saran wrap to keep them fresh, and people grab them on the way out and eat them in their car. So it's a pizza that's sort of a beautiful, simple pizza, great ingredients. And focaccia is the white one, so I've got the white one right here also. So I got a little bit of that. So I went to Ferrar's, and I'm thinking to myself, why not make this like sort of a hot sandwich that you put together, you turn it inside out, you cut it, and you put some different things that you like in the sandwich on this, and it could only get better and better and better, right? So I talked to the guys here a little bit. John says, I got an idea, buy some of this, buy some of that, buy some of this, and I did, and I put it together, and I think it's coming out in pretty good shape. So we're gonna put some together. So I'm gonna put a red one together, and I'm gonna take 2 pieces of pizza. So you cut it in squares. It's already cut in squares if you like when you pick it up. And this I kept so I could cut it because I got it yesterday. And so I've got the pizza sitting here like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some stuff on it. So I got all these different things. So I got provolone cheese. You like that idea? Good idea, everybody?
Yes. Great idea.
Gabago, what do you think about that? It's Italian ham. It's really, really spicy and delicious. I'm gonna put some of that on there. And I'm gonna put some of this nice mix of meats and cheeses and peppers. And you can put this together. So it all started also with the George Foreman grill. So I'm thinking like George Foreman movies coming out, big George Foreman, great movie, opens tomorrow night, Friday, Thursday night and then Friday. And it was a terrific film. So I talked to those guys a little bit, and I told them I had a George Foreman grill, and they said, how old is it? I said, well, it's 150 years old, just like George Foreman. And they said, well, we'll give you another one. So like, look at this one they gave me. So they put George Foreman's picture on it. But when you open it for the camera, it's upside down. I think it's sort of wild and funny. But there it is, the George Foreman grill. So this is something you can use on a hot plate. George Foreman grill works really great. Even an old waffle iron. Sometimes waffle iron also give you like a flat thing instead of just the grid. Okay, so we got some stuff on there, right? What else should we put on here? Should we put meatballs on it? No, yeah, what do you guys think? Meatballs? No?
Yes, I love meatballs.
She loves meatballs? Okay, so I think I'll put the meatballs on top of this. I sliced them up. I got the meatballs at Ferrar's also. It's funny when you go there too. It's like going home a little bit. You see all these folks in there, and you might only see them a couple times a year, but every time you go in there, you see new people, but you see them all the time anyway. It sort of sounds strange, I know, but it's a very cool spot. I'm gonna capture all this with this little cheese on top, and then I'm gonna put my pizza on top of that. So I got all this stuff. We can make a lot of pieces, and I tell you, pizza is really reasonable and it's delicious. I had a hard time keeping it in the area here as I opened it up this morning. Everybody wanted some. Okay, so I'm gonna open this up. Uh-oh, I've got one in here. Can you hear it sizzle? Oh, we got a great camera shot of that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna set that right here. Okay, this one, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little olive oil with a brush. I'm gonna brush the top. This George Foreman guy, he's world champion twice, and then he started selling these grills. They sold over 100 million of these grills, and he made almost 200 million of them on them himself, and he donated a whole lot of money to a recreational place for kids. I mean, great guy, great story, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Okay, I lost a little meatball here. Should you put them back in? Yes, you're not going anywhere, partner. So, as you see, I brushed one side with olive oil. Now I'm gonna brush the other side with olive oil. Okay, and then we're gonna close it. Okay, big George Foreman, do your stuff. So he's gonna start working on that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the sandwich we have here in a shape where make it a lot easier to eat, I think. Think I got enough stuff going on over here? Move this over here, and we're gonna cut this diagonally. That way you got a chance. You come in at the point and you get a chance at getting a good bite. Because I know my partner over there, she's the big bite person. So this is what it looks like now. And this is the white one. This is the focaccia. I'm going to go to this oven. I had it set at 120 degrees because I was, you're making these one at a time. So I wanted to hold them a little bit. Boy, doesn't that look terrible? Look at these little rascals, huh? So we're going to put this up here. Ooh, right there where you can see it. What do you think about that? We're going to put that one right here where you can see it. I'm going to set this out here where you can really see it. And I'm going to start prepping another one here. So what do you guys want on the next one? What do you think? What are you guys thinking out there?
I don't know. Everything looks so good.
Red or white?
Oh, let's try the white. Well, do the red. Do the red. Do the red.
Okay, that one just came out. It was a white.
Yeah, do the red.
Okay, I love it when she's hollering across the studio. What do you want? Gabagool? You want? This is really spicy.
Do the spicy. Come on, give us spice.
Oh, we're going to lay this one out. So I'll put it on this side. Side's bigger. So the guys at the counter really helped out. They helped me pick some of this stuff out. Guy goes, this is the best in the world. Okay, so we got that going. And you know what we're going to do now is we're going to go to break. I'm going to put this together. We're going to load up George Foreman, the big George Foreman grill in a second. And we come back, Nellie's going to try one of these items and see how much she's in love with a brand new dish.
I'm telling you, there's nothing I love better than a sandwich. And when you talk about something on a George Foreman grill,
Woohoo!
with
It'll
pizza,
knock you out.
I mean, this is crazy. What an awesome combo.
Yeah, so I think it's going to work out pretty good.
He would not tell me in advance. He told me he was using the George Foreman grill. But I knew he was making something a little different. So, and now I see why you didn't tell me, because this is very unique.
So
What's that?
So I saw John at Ferrara's, and he says,
Oh my gosh.
send this to Nellie. So
Oh, that's awesome.
I said, this is pretty good. If she had time, she'd put it on over this because I know she's going to slop it all over herself.
Well, you
It's
know that
it's a hoodie.
I will wear these days.
A Ferrara hoodie.
When I don't wear work clothes, I live in sweat outfits. So this is
You had me a
perfect.
little
So thank
scared
you,
there
John.
where the
Thank
part where you
everybody.
ended with, I don't wear clothes.
Well, I wear sweat outfits. Yes,
okay, I
yes,
got
yes.
it, I got
Always,
it.
always. Thank you. That's so exciting.
Okay,
It's
so
Italian. Okay, here we
so I
go.
don't know what you're going to pick out here. You got all kinds of things we don't know exactly what they are.
I know.
So you can take a couple and then have a bite of that one. Looks pretty good on the top, doesn't it?
I'm eyeing this one up, and I'm
Okay.
eyeing that one up. But does that mean of me to take two?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean that's two is really one. I just cut it in half.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So I'm gonna go with this one.
People are
this looks
waving
like-
from outside the studio now. They're trying to be my friend because I got all this food. What do you think?
That George Foreman grill comes in handy.
It has the knockout punch, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see what's going on in here.
That is one great sandwich. Awesome idea.
Ooh,
The
it's
pizza's
hot.
awesome.
Ooh, it's hot.
And then when you mix all this stuff with it,
Yeah, the pizza's just plain good.
it's still. I feel like
Put
I
that
should just.
in.
This one is so amazing, and I'm sure if you get all of your favorite things that you put on a sandwich, you can't go wrong.
So you make a bit of a party. And so I started putting these together about 35, 40 minutes ago, and I held them in the oven at about 120. And they're pretty good shape, right?
It's unbelievable.
So it's got a nice, good crunch
much
on the
flavor.
outside. It's got that beautiful, soft dough. I got to tell you what, if you go to Ferrara's also, their bread is killer. Remember that white Italian bread you used to get when you were a kid where the outside's a little crusty, maybe some sesame seed, and the inside is like fluffy
I
clouds?
still love that bread.
Ooh.
Yep. Fluffy as a cloud.
Yeah, great stuff.
That is truly
So we got some more going there.
delicious.
Hey, and if you want to see the George Foreman movie, it opens Friday. Some theaters opens late Thursday night to get a jump on the weekend, but it's good. It's a lot of fun. It's a heck of a story. I mean, this guy came out of nowhere, became champion. He did the impossible. He came back after being retired, fat and lazy, and got back in shape again, and he knocked out the heavyweight
And
champion
then he
of the world.
knocked it out of the park with these.
There was another guy who they offered this to, and the guy turned it down. And boy,
Well, that man is not a happy camper these days, that's for sure.
yeah, I bet he's sad
David,
about
that is so good. And I could eat that whole thing. There's nothing like a good sandwich, especially a hot one.
Yeah. Hey, and if you go through Ferrara's and you see these sheet pizzas like that, they'll cut it up for you and it's ready to go. You eat it cold, or you can do something crazy like this with it. But as John Yusko was saying, this was the pizza of choice in the old days, the Sicilian-style pizza. It's really delicious.
Absolutely amazing. You knocked it out, my friend. You knocked it out.
Thank you very much. There it is.
Now-
Click on New Day Cleveland Recipes, folks. New Day Recipes. That's it.